Hey everyone, this is Nick from Mecha Warehouse, and today I have Dylan with me, aka Mecha Minion #1, our first true hire, first paid hire, I guess. And just like a few weeks ago, we're gonna go back and kind of talk about stuff, kind of get you a behind the scenes look, and introduce you to a member of the team here. So. Hey Dylan, how's it going?
It's going good. I'm trying to figure out what to do with my hands per se. It feels right to have them here, but maybe like this feels a little bit better.
Nice. So obviously I spend a lot of time in front of the camera and have gotten used to that, but that's not.
Oh, I mean, I stream. I just don't use a camera because I don't know what I would do with myself.
It's definitely awkward the first 50 times.
Yeah.
So let's get into it. Get past the awkward part now. Seems to be a theme. So first question for you is, how long have you been building?
I've been building roughly since 2010.
2010. Wow.
One of my first kits was the NG Unicorn, which I kind of cavemanned it. I took my fingers and twisted every part out. Just very stressful when you're not even sure what you're doing sometimes. Oh man. And that thing's scuffed. So some of the parts just don't slide the way they are, but I still have that thing on my shelf.
Seems like everybody here except for Santana and Kate have been building longer than me, which is crazy.
That's what happens when you're raised on a Toonami and you watch Wing or G Gundam pop up and you're as a kid you're what's that all about?
You're
because I mean, Western media didn't really have much. Had Voltron. I mean, give or take, that's still Japanese in nature.
Right.
But that and Power Rangers. I don't imagine you really grew up on Power Rangers.
I did.
Oh, you did?
I did.
So
Power Rangers is a major influence on my early life.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. That's a story for another day. This is about you, not me. Okay, so what got you into Gunflow?
There was actually a few things. So I remember watching Gundam when I was a kid because my dad used to be really into it. So I watched the original Gundam, Char's Counterattack, all the goodies. It wasn't until I got into middle school that I came across the Gundam games again because I forgot all about Gundam because so many other interesting things at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I played Dynasty Warriors Gundam and I'm whoa, this stuff's wild. And I couldn't remember. I started watching it and it all just started clicking back in my head.
Cool.
That and just my general love for mecha. So explains also Armored Core.
yeah. Very cool. Very cool. Speaking of Armored Core, perfect segue.
Yeah, right.
So I asked you to bring in a build. You couldn't decide, so you brought in two. So do you want to talk about what you brought in?
One over here, the one on the, I guess my left, Nick's right, or left. Never mind, my right, Nick's left. Is the White Glint from Four Answer. So he's a Generation 4 Armored Core, which for Armored Core, they're all built into 5 generations, and every generation specializes in something different.
Okay.
So 4, they were all solo units with focus on aerial combat.
Okay.
He normally has something called the Overhead Booster, which allows him to travel long distances incredibly fast.
Sure.
Because they're more grounded in Earth-based fighters. I mean, the only wild thing they have are energy swords that pop up real quick and pop down.
Interesting.
And it takes away from the overall suit's energy.
Interesting.
And then the one right next to it is Stargazer Gundam from one of the Seed spin-offs.
Right.
And like I was telling Nick earlier, it's actually a exploration suit that's not really made for combat. It has 2 pilots in the right in the chest, and the backpack unit is supposed to collect in some sort of energy. I think they say it's cosmic or solar energy, and it condenses it for power for the suit.
Okay.
Which they managed to use for combat in the show for some reason.
Since you did bring a Kotobuki kit, I feel like you I don't know if it's jokingly say once a week about all the Kotobuki stuff on the shelf, tempting you.
It starts as a joke, and that's what it is. It's because I think I've made the comment to you before. I've actually thought about shifting away from Gundam because all the kits kind of build the same. Even some of the weird ones kind of build the same. I have some of the H kits like Gafran, which is very different. It's very humanoid looking, and I really like that. But Kotobuki just has some really interesting mecha designs.
Right.
Obviously, the only stopping thing is something like the white glint was like $80.
Yeah.
And I got that like 5 years after it was printed.
Right.
So, and all the, like, that's my only stopping point with Kotobukiya is just that price.
Yeah, the price point. But you enjoy the Kotobukiya builds and the quality.
Like, a lot of people complain about white glint. I don't think it's bad per se. I mean, my main complaint about it would be like some parts are very prone to popping off, like in the upper thigh, like it has this circle.
Right.
That just a little pressure is and it just falls out the side.
Oh, no.
It's a weird design oversight, and I just don't get it.
Right. Interesting. Take a look at that later. It's less awkward for the camera. Okay.
Right?
Anyway, cool. Let's move on then. So, what's your favorite Gundam series? I'm sure people are interested in that.
Oh, that one's kind of a loaded question. So it's weirdly enough, it's a bit of a tie for me because I really like Unicorn Gundam because I like the theming of it, like how Banagir doesn't want to fight, and it contrasts very differently compared to the other Gundam protagonists. And I really like Build Fighters. It's just a better G Gundam in my opinion.
Right.
I also love seeing all those custom builds, and now that they're kits,
Build Fighters.
It's kind of like really neat.
Yeah, I hadn't watched it until like this year. I started with my son. And then my wife got involved watching it, and it's been like one of our things going through the builds series. They're a lot of fun.
My favorite kit line that came out of that was the Amazing series by Meijin, because the second season, like Amazing Red Warrior, has like the best intro. Literally descends from the clouds, God rays, some like choir music playing. I'm like, whoa, coolest stuff ever.
Nice. And then, so the other follow-up, then, what's your favorite mobile suit?
So I always break that into 3 because it's really hard to do that. When it comes to Gundam, I really like Unicorn. The whole theming behind it, or the whole new type destroyer, is really cool. For good guy grunts, I really like Gym Sniper 2.
Okay.
It just has that nice metropolitan, I'm going to shoot you from the city block away feel. And for the Xeon kits, why am I blanking on this? I really like the Destiny Zaku, the Seed Destiny Zaku, because the whole shield being on the shoulder and disconnected just makes it so much better.
Right. Yeah, the Seed versions of the Zaku seem really cool.
Yeah, all the customized, because you got Gunner, you got the Phantom, and then you got the normal grade one.
Yeah, they definitely, it's like an elevated look to the Zaku kind of. It's kind of cool. Cool. Let's go into like the Mecha Warehouse related questions then. I got a few of those. So first one, what is the best and worst thing about working at Mecha Warehouse?
Won't get fired for these answers, will I? The best thing easily, compared to like any, because I normally work retail jobs, best thing is arguably like just I'm being left to my own devices up front, being able to listen to my own music, podcasts, whatever I want to, and just be trusted I'm going to get my job done. The worst thing is if my mind blanks and I'm like, did I just put that kit in that box? And then I sit there and panic for 5 minutes, and I'm like, and I'll like check the box. I'm like, okay, it's there. All right, cool. You're not going insane.
I always love that feeling when you're on autopilot and the thing presumably happened. So it's like when you're driving and you like get somewhere and you're like, I don't remember anything about this drive. Next question. Favorite and least favorite items to pack?
I feel like this kind of goes hand in hand with Orion's comment. Paint's like easily like some of the worst things to pack because it's either just a little too tall, you can't really put it on its side, and if like the box fits everything right, you have to like kind of like cushion it and make sure it's safe.
Right.
Favorite things, kits. You just plop in a box and the rest is history. The only bad things is when it's like, hey, here's 20 items, figure it out, and it's you got varying sizes and differences.
It makes things harder. It's definitely like the hardest part about packing generally is those large orders with lots of different size shaped things and trying to figure out the Tetris to make them all fit.
Yeah.
One last question I've got prepared is what's the best new thing you've learned about Gunflow since starting here?
Listening to Orion go on and on and on and on about painting and whatnot, that's kind of the big thing. That's always been my biggest hurdle. Like, I did the Zaku half cannon. Mm-hmm. I did that with the Gundam markers because that's comfortable for me. It's a set paint. I don't have to worry about a lot. But the whole like spray painting and stuff like that has listening to at least you and Orion talk about it has definitely made me a little more confident to eventually try it. I just don't want to try it on some of the kits that I struggle to find for the longest time.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think that's one of those things. I think being in a community, whether that's having local friends, maybe it's being online with people, but talking with people, doing the things that you want to do makes it so much easier than just like feeling alone trying to figure stuff out. Like when you hear people talking about what they're doing, it's like, oh, okay, like this is normal. It's doable. It's not some crazy thing.
Yeah, I'm not talking to a brick wall. Like this person actually kind of gets it a little bit.
Yeah. No, that's really, really cool. Cool. So I think that's what I got for questions. Kind of like last time when I sat down with Orion. If you've got questions maybe for Dylan, if I get a chance to sit down with Dylan again in the future that you'd like to ask him or you think would be a good question for a future follow-up interview, post those down in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed the interview and see you next time.
See you.